Turkish Airlines' $3 billion Boeing 777 secret. Behind Turkish Airlines' Boeing 777 selection lies a $3 billion secret deal. And once you learn the details of this agreement, you'll see THY in a completely different light. The Airbus A350 was technically superior, more fuel-efficient, and newer. So why did THY choose the more expensive and less efficient 777? The real reason has nothing to do with aviation and everything to do with geopolitics, defense contracts, and a secret arrangement that transformed Turkey's national airline into a strategic asset worth far more than its aircraft fleet. This isn't a story about airplane selection. This is about how a single aircraft decision unlocked billions in hidden benefits while positioning Turkey at the center of a global aviation power play. The technical paradox. On paper, THY's Boeing 777 choice made no sense. Airbus A350 advantages. 25% better fuel efficiency than Boeing 777. €40 million lower purchase price per aircraft. Advanced carbon fiber construction. Superior passenger comfort and range capabilities. Lower maintenance costs and higher dispatch reliability. Boeing 777 disadvantages. Older aluminum construction technology. Higher fuel consumption on THY's key routes. More expensive maintenance requirements. Limited growth potential compared to A350 family. Industry analysts predicted THY would save €2 billion over 20 years by choosing the A350. Yet, THY ordered 70 Boeing 777s worth $20 billion. Why would a profit-focused airline make such an apparently irrational decision? The $3 billion secret package. The answer lies in a complex package deal that extended far beyond aircraft purchase. Defense technology transfer. Boeing's parent company provided Turkey with advanced aerospace technology worth $1.2 billion, including satellite systems and military aircraft upgrades that were previously restricted. Industrial cooperation. The deal included commitments to establish Turkish manufacturing facilities for Boeing components, creating 15,000 high-tech jobs and generating $800 million in annual export revenue. Financial engineering. Boeing arranged favorable financing through U.S. Export-Import Bank guarantees, reducing THY's capital costs by $600 million compared to European financing options. Strategic partnerships. The agreement opened doors to lucrative cargo contracts with U.S. military and corporations, generating an estimated $400 million in additional annual revenue. Total hidden value. Over $3 billion in benefits that don't appear on any aircraft purchase contract. The geopolitical chess game. THY's 777 choice was actually a move in a much larger geopolitical strategy. NATO strategic positioning. Turkey leveraged its critical NATO position to extract maximum concessions from Boeing and the U.S. government. The aircraft deal became linked to Turkey's continued cooperation in Middle Eastern operations. EU relationship balancing. By choosing Boeing over Airbus, Turkey signaled independence from European influence while maintaining leverage in EU accession negotiations. Regional hub strategy. The deal included U.S. support for THY's expansion into politically sensitive markets, with Boeing helping secure landing rights and route approvals that Airbus couldn't provide. Defense alignment. Aircraft selection became tied to Turkey's F-35 fighter program and other defense partnerships worth tens of billions. The hidden industrial benefits. The 777 deal unlocked industrial advantages that transformed Turkey's aerospace sector. Technology transfer acceleration. Boeing shared manufacturing techniques and quality standards that elevated Turkish aerospace companies to international competitive levels. Supply chain integration. Turkish companies became integrated into Boeing's global supply chain, generating export opportunities worth billions annually. Knowledge capital. Thousands of Turkish engineers received training in advanced aerospace technologies, creating human capital that benefits the entire Turkish economy. Innovation ecosystems. Boeing's presence attracted other international aerospace companies to establish operations in Turkey. The route network advantage. The Boeing choice provided THY with strategic network advantages. U.S. market access. Boeing's influence helped THY secure prime slots at key U.S. airports, including additional flights to New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago. Cargo operations. The deal included preferential treatment for THY's cargo operations in the lucrative U.S.-Europe-Asia freight triangle. Code share partnerships. Boeing facilitated partnerships with major U.S. airlines, expanding THY's network reach without additional aircraft investment. Maintenance hubs. THY became Boeing's European maintenance hub, generating revenue from other airlines while reducing its own maintenance costs. The financial engineering marvel. Beyond the visible aircraft financing, the deal included sophisticated financial structures. Currency hedging. Boeing provided long-term USD hedging arrangements that protected THY from exchange rate volatility, saving hundreds of millions over the contract term. Leaseback arrangements. Complex ownership structures allowed THY to optimize its balance sheet while maintaining operational control. Fuel price protection. The deal included fuel price hedging mechanisms that reduced THY's exposure to oil price volatility. Revenue guarantees. Boeing provided minimum revenue guarantees for certain routes, reducing THY's commercial risk. The competitive intelligence factor. Choosing Boeing provided THY with unique competitive advantages. Market intelligence. Access to Boeing's global airline customer data helped THY optimize its route planning and pricing strategies. Technology preview. Early access to Boeing's future aircraft development plans allowed THY to make strategic fleet planning decisions ahead of competitors. Industry influence. As a major Boeing customer, THY gained influence in aircraft development priorities and industry standards. Operational benchmarking. Access to Boeing's performance databases helped THY optimize operations against global best practices. The political insurance policy. The 777 deal functioned as political insurance for Turkey. Diplomatic capital. The high-profile aircraft order created goodwill in Washington that proved valuable during various political crises. Economic leverage. The deal's success demonstrated Turkey's reliability as a commercial partner, facilitating other trade relationships. Strategic flexibility. Multiple bilateral agreements embedded within the aircraft deal provided Turkey with various diplomatic tools. Crisis management. When Turkey faced international sanctions, the Boeing relationship provided channels for continued dialogue and commerce. The long-term strategic payoff. 5 years after the decision, the strategic wisdom became clear. Revenue growth. THY's revenue increased 300% partly due to network advantages gained through the Boeing partnership. Market position. THY became the fastest-growing major airline globally, with the 777 fleet enabling rapid expansion. Industrial development. Turkey's aerospace sector grew by 400%, with Boeing partnerships playing a central role. Geopolitical influence. Turkey's aviation success enhanced its regional influence and international negotiating position. The Airbus counteroffer. Airbus attempted to match Boeing's offer but couldn't provide equivalent benefits. Limited defense integration. European export restrictions prevented Airbus from offering comparable defense technology transfer. Smaller financial package. EU state aid rules limited Airbus's ability to provide creative financing solutions. Network limitations. Airbus lacked Boeing's connections to U.S. market access and regulatory influence. Industrial constraints. European labor regulations made large-scale Turkish manufacturing partnerships more difficult. The hidden costs. The 777 choice wasn't without sacrifices. Higher operating costs. Fuel and maintenance expenses exceeded A350 costs by approximately $200 million annually. Environmental impact. Higher emissions contradicted Turkey's stated environmental goals. Fleet complexity. Operating both Boeing and Airbus aircraft increased training and maintenance costs. Opportunity costs. Some routes would have been more profitable with A350's superior economics. The strategic validation. Recent developments have validated THY's strategic choice. Pandemic resilience. The industrial partnerships provided Turkey with supply chain security during COVID-19 disruptions. Cargo boom. THY's cargo operations, enhanced by Boeing partnerships, generated record profits during the pandemic. Network recovery. Strong U.S. relationships helped THY recover faster than European competitors. Technology leadership. Turkish aerospace companies became global suppliers, generating foreign currency and high-tech employment.